I think Upward Ministry is so popular for a couple of reasons. One is the spiritual reason. We do things in Upward that the public basketball leagues do not do, and that's we minister to kids. We try to teach them not only basketball skills, but then also how to live more Christ-like. The other thing about Upward is the whole atmosphere is just so positive. Whether you're coaching, you're refereeing, you're cheerleading, we clap for all the different teams as they're coming out of the tunnel. We clap for the cheerleaders. As a coach, I celebrate when someone from the other team makes a basket, and it's a whole positive atmosphere that feeds itself with the circle of affirmation and everything. And I think that's the main thing.
I volunteered to pray for Upward this season because I firmly believe that prayer undergirds everything that we do in life as a Christian, and Upward Basketball is in need of prayer because we want to bring children to the Lord.
Great.
I just think that praying for the children and their families is important because at least they're being prayed for, and there are people that don't have any prayer any time in their life, and this may be a way through prayer that they will become to know the Lord. I know that God has answered prayer because it's been a successful season. People have been receptive to devotions. People have commented out in the community about how good it is and how well their children are doing and what a good ministry we have at Hurricane through our Upward Basketball.
Great. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Well, the reason I volunteered to serve on the evangelism team was because that's what it's all about, is seeing souls saved. I got to meet many people, and through the Andrews team we were able to reach out to them and meet people that are unchurched. We haven't visited anyone yet. That's going to come after Upward Basketball. They gave me a list of people that were unchurched today, and it's way over 100. Because that's what it's all about. I mean, that's our goal here at the church, is to see people saved. If we see one soul saved in Upward Basketball, it's going to be worth the whole 100 days.
Great. All right.
I volunteered to provide devotions for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons that it's an opportunity to tell others about Christ, about our church, what we stand for, and to be able to bring forth a word to individuals that maybe never hear anyplace else but here, and to see the people's faces and so forth as they listen. Well, it requires a little bit of study and requires prayer on my part to make sure that I'm doing saying what God wants me to say, and then to watch the individuals in the congregation receive that word. It's a great reward, a great blessing. I get much blessing out of it, just being able to participate with it. You know, sharing Christ with strangers, sometimes it's hard because you don't know whether they want to accept what you're about to say, because they may not want to hear, but at the same time you do it, and most generally they are very receptive of what you have to say, and it makes a reward for you to hear and receive a word.
Great.
I like to coach because I like just the kids. First and second grade boys for the second year in a row, and you just never know what they're going to say to you and what they're going to do. Well, the halftime devotion at practice is very important. As a coach, it helps me remember that there's more to this than just basketball. And for the kids, it's great for them because this may be the only time that week that they're hearing some type of message about God and about Jesus and how they should be living their lives. The most rewarding part of coaching Upward Basketball is, even though there are some rules, you get down to that last game or two and you know that there's a couple of kids who haven't made a basket all year long, and you know that the other teammates are trying to help them. They're passing the ball to them more, and once in a while it may take a little bit of a coach or somebody running out there and lifting a kid up and helping them, and watching them make a basket finally, and the smile on their face. That's the most rewarding part. Well, I referee mainly because I want to help out, and also it really gives me a better respect for the referee. it's like coaching. I didn't think it was that tough. When I was a kid growing up, I thought, they were making all the good calls and everything. And I see that there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of thoughts, and how quickly referees have to make a call, because basketball is a fast-moving game, and somebody might dribble, and a few seconds later they're off and making a basket. And if you didn't call it right then, you miss the opportunities. The referee position in Upward is similar to coach and the devotion leader, and everybody kind of rolled into one, because for 6 minutes at a time, you're the leader out there. You're the example. You're trying to help each other, help the players. You're trying to do the right things by making the right calls. And by doing all those things, hopefully you are being that Christ-like example on the floor at that time. I love the circle of affirmation policy promoted by Upward. I think that I try to apply it in other cases outside of basketball, at work and at home, and it's something good that once you get ingrained in you, that you can live it elsewhere. Well, I've seen some funny shots from half court. I've seen that they made those. Then again, I've seen somebody right in front of the rim throw it clear over the backboard. I think the whole experience, sometimes it's funny to see the reaction of somebody who doesn't make a shot very often, who maybe doesn't even get the ball very often, to see them make a basket. To see the smile on someone's face when they realize, oops, I've double dribbled, and they know it. And just the excitement that the kids sometimes have.